fellow questing companions. Today we are taking a look at how to start with tabletop miniature wargaming. Tabletop miniature wargaming, for those unfamiliar with the term, is the term used for games where players face off using armies of miniature soldiers, using rules of varying complexity. Examples, well, the most well-known games are Warhammer, Oathmark and Kings of War. Those are the fantasy tabletop games. Of course, you have some modern examples as well, but this wouldn't be Begrepen Quests if we didn't just focus on fantasy. Entire YouTube channels have been devoted to this hobby, detailing how to paint models, how to create nice scenery, which tactics you use to win some games, and so on. There are even channels with full-blown game reports of hours and hours of players talking about their turns and what they're doing. But this is just an introductory video. So we will just be covering the basics of what tabletop miniature wargaming is and how you get started. Now, the basic is, of course, a tabletop and some miniatures. And in this video, we will just be taking a look at the best way to get your tabletop game ready. So we start off with just a table and we add a few models. This doesn't really have a very epic feel about it since it's still just a table. So how do we make this more engaging? How do we make this more epic? Let's see what this book has to say about it. It's an old edition of a Warhammer book with some pictures about how you start the hobby. So we can see a lot of nice models, all standing together on some grassy background. All right, so off to the shop that sells like model trains and stuff to get some grass. Here I have my nice green grass with a few models, so let's get cracking. Although, looking at it, realistic isn't really how I would describe this scene. It's not really a battlefield, it looks like my models are just walking through an old Windows XP wallpaper. A real battlefield would be a lot more muddy, dirty and messy. Okay, second stop. Let's see what the internet has to say. I will search the internet for battle mats, play mats, those types of keywords, and I quickly found a website where I could order a vinyl type of cloth. I don't know if it's a sort of cloth, it's a very smooth texture. So I ordered two of various prints. So let's see how good they are. The first one has a cobblestone road on it, printed on it. It's not really stones, of course, it's just the same material. So let's add a few houses, a fence, and a few models. So let's have the bad guys on the attack, the good guys trying to hold them off, just some models. Looking at it, I think the playmat really makes for a more realistic, immersive, and gritty look of the battlefield. So Playmat 1 is a great success. Let's roll it back up, that goes really well, and roll out the second one. Second one is just grass, nothing fancy, no roads, no ruins, just grass. So just like my Windows XP tabletop wallpaper, but with some more variety in the print. Let's see, this one also looks pretty great with some models on it. So the look is okay, but how about the feel? If you have to move models, you have to move them around, then the playmats, the new playmats, the vinyl ones, they feel really smooth. So you can just slide your models along. It's really great to play on. So I can really recommend these easily storable vinyl game mats. They look amazing, they feel amazing, and most importantly, you can quickly set them up for a game. You can easily store them, you can easily just roll them up when dinner is ready, when your tabletop has to become a normal table again. They aren't super cheap, but they're not expensive either, especially compared to the miniatures that you will be putting on top of them, but that's something for another video. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Keep watching this part of the channel for further fantasy content, or check out the educational part of the Begrepen channel. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and check back soon.